Buy a boy a baseball, get him outside, get his hands dirty, take a little time. Give a boy a Bible, teach him how to pray. Thank the good Lord at the end of the day. Wake him up early, teach him how to work, spend his own money, show him what it's worth, yeah. He's gonna know it all, he'll slip and he'll fall, he'll pick himself up, amen. Yes sir, yes ma'am, show him how to be a man, so one of these days he can. Buy a girl flowers, take her to a show, treat her like a lady, and maybe down the road, you'll give a girl a diamond, put it on her hand, watch her and her mama, making all the plans, then get a little house on a little piece of land, build a little family, so maybe one of these days he can, yeah. Buy a boy a baseball, get him outside, get his hands dirty, take a little time, give a boy a Bible, teach him how to pray, thank the good Lord at the end of the day. Yeah, he's gonna know it all, he'll slip and he'll fall, he'll pick himself up, amen. Yes sir, yes ma'am, show him how to be a man, so one of these days he can. Buy a boy a baseball.
Yeah, buy a boy a baseball, wake up fucking early as fuck on this Monday, smash the fucking like. Welcome to the Balking Dead. I'm your host, Sharpie's Bets, and we got two guys to talk about. If you tuned in last night to the first 5 live stream, we broke them down right there while we were watching the game. And we got us a fucking spot today by the metrics. So enough of the small talk, guys. Smash that like button and let's get to why you guys are here. And that's Christopher fucking Sanchez and Cam Schlittler. 2 dogs, the only 2 guys I'm looking at. I don't look to bet fucking regular average fucking pitchers. I'm sure there's ways and other spots to get in on them. It's just not for me. What is for me? Dogs, and we got 2 going today. Christopher Sanchez 6.5 at minus 111 is where he opened up last night. If we check it now, Sanchito, same. Is the number right? Yes, it is. He's 6-4 to the over 6.5, equates to minus 130. Taking the past history of the 40 at bats with just 7 strikeouts, a 17.5% clip versus them. And yeah, it should get dropped 20, 30 cents. So yes, is the line right? Yeah. So if we want in, we can get in. If we don't, we can let it go. But that's all we can ask for as an over better like myself. And when we get into Sanchez, guys, we have a guy who 0-1 strikes you out 41% of the time compared to 1 ball, 0 strikes, 18.5%. Well, he throws a first pitch strike 5% better than league average while being out the zone 1% more than league average. So when it comes down to it, guys, we want guys that are going to take first pitch with a guy who throws 5% better than league average first pitch. Then we're going to look at the zone contact for the ones that do swing first pitch. Are they at least going to make fucking contact? Or are they going to go down 0-1 as well and put themselves in that 41% trap hole? And then we want swing percentage, not zone swing percentage. We want guys that are going to swing out the zone versus Chris Sanchez, who has some of the best chase contact in the game. And then we get into it. And I've only got 1 dead spot in this projected lineup, as the lineups still are now. It is super early, but it will be the first game cracking, as I've got Jensen, Witt, Caglione, Thomas, Marte, Perez, Lofton, Macy, Collins. And the only dead spot by the metrics is going to be Thomas, who has not struck out 0 of 14 at bats prior in the past to Sanchito. But then we get into guys like Jansen. He's going to take first pitch with bad zone contact. Witt's going to take first pitch and swing at everything. Caglione's got bad zone contact. He's going to swing at everything. Marte has only struck out 5 of 20 at bats to Sanchez. He is going down today. This Marte, this year, 2026 Marte, just ain't the same dude we have come accustomed to. Perez is actually only a half for a guy who's usually a walking strikeout metric-wise. He's going to swing at everything, but he will take first pitch, and which could put him in an 0-1 spot with a guy who throws 5%. So, yeah, once again, Perez, could be easily better than a half. I'm being generous, but let's just be real. He's a 0.75. Then we get into Lofton and Collins, who are in the projected 7 and 9 hole, who I have as 0.3s. Like, they could be dead spots, more than likely are probably dead spots. But how many times do you see the 7 and 9 hole? So at the end of the day, by just bumping them up just a quarter strikeout on Perez, we're still at 6.35 on a bad day. It's over or nothing. With how much people are going to swing, how many people are going to take first pitch, this to me is a simple fucking over or not. I don't care how good Kansas City's been or how great they are versus lefties, because this is Chris Sanchez. His chase contact is a lot different than the rest of them lefties that those guys have faced. Now, if we pull up their splits versus lefties, over the last 200 plate appearances, they're probably going to be down at the fucking bottom for not striking out. But that's probably K percentage. Kansas City. They're walking. They're not walking. That's what you don't want to do versus Chris Sanchez. 5% of the time, granted, striking out 20% with a middle of the pack isolated power. So them not walking is going to play into this man's chase contact. So to me, it's over or not. I have them for the bad day at where they have them. So unless something changes, I'll just be letting that one go. What I will not be letting go is, man, dude, I made these graphics and I didn't even fucking use them for fucking Sanchez right there, but we might as well as use it for this man right here. As yeah, let's talk Cam Schlittler as we just got done talking Sanchez. Sanchez, is it over or not? It just depends on, do you want to fucking risk it? But I would risk my money more on the over than on the under in that spot. Where right here, guys, I'm an over better by heart. I don't like betting unders. And do we got the right line? Because if we're gonna just straight go off of past history, if we're gonna go off of his average, no, the line is wrong. But then we get into the eye test, and Sharpie studies the books. There are very few teams that they fucking do not care about the past history, and they will give you a better number on. Washington Nationals being one, Kansas City versus a right-hander being another, Toronto versus a righty being another. And there's a couple, there's probably one more out there that Milwaukee. So those are the teams they will drop you versus, because these are teams that just don't strike out. And when we look at the Rays, oh my goodness, everybody in this projected lineup is better than league average at chase contact. Okay, this is a team that when they swing the bat, they're making fucking contact. The problem is when they swing the bat, and that's how we get in right here on Cam. As I was thinking, we could get a 5.5 minus 150, minus 160, or the 6.5 at plus money, even though the line actually says 6.5 minus 140 if you're going to take on the past history, if you're going to take on his average. But Sharpie knows how the book set these lines, and they know they fuck with the Rays numbers. They just do it. Now, do we want to get in? And I'm telling you, if they give me this lineup, I'm getting the fuck in. As right now, they've got Diaz, Arandas, Caminero, Mullins, Simpsons, Mesa, Palacios, Walls, and Fiducia as the projected 9. And that's the fucking 9 I want. As technically, I have 0 projected dead spots when we get into it. Some people that say half, the past history says 1.5. Cam Schlittler is that dude, and let's talk about why. Cam Schlittler throws a first pitch strike 2% better than league average. He's in the zone 1.5 more percent than league average, where 0-2 to 3-2 is striking you out 47% of the time, where 0-1 38%, 1-0 26%. Either which way, that even if he starts you off, 26% is not bad. And then we get into it. Who's going to take first pitch? Who's going to take in the zone and put themselves in these shitty-ass situations versus this man? And we've got pretty much this whole fucking Rays team. We've got Diaz, Caminero, Simpson, Palacios, Walls, and Fiducia all going to take first pitch, all going to take pitches in the zone, all going to put themselves in a 46-7% shot at this man striking you out. Then we get into the zone contact with the man who lives in the zone and pounds the zone. And we have 5 of the 9 guys projected worse than league average at zone contact, where the chase contact is where they're at. So Cam needs to do what Cam does, pound the fucking zone, eat in the zone, and we will get these guys in the situations where we need them to be. We need guys who pound the zone, and we have that today in Cam Schlittler. You cannot give me a lineup that is going to take like these Rays are versus this type of fucking man. It's just, this is what I wait for, guys. As yesterday, we lose a little juice. So what? Today, we ain't looking to lose some juice. We're looking to bet Cam Schlittler. And it's just, man, how many does he give us as? Yeah, it's the Rays. It can be tough, but the 7 is fucking there. And yeah, like I said, I have no projected dead spots. Diaz, I have graded out as a half on metrics, but 1.5 as he struck out 4 of 9 in his past history. But yeah, it's still Diaz. Can you really put that there? We've got Aranda going down at least once. We've got Caminero, Mullins, Simpsons, Mesa, and Palacios. I have all for a half. That's where it's like, ooh, can he get him? Can he not? Can he get him? Can he not? Walls, Fiducia, both won. And with the amount of guys that are going to be taking, he is going to get every other one. So the pathways to 7 is so there for Cam today. I fucking love Cam today. And God willing, Cam takes us to the bank. So appreciate you all for tuning in. Just a super short show today. Just talked about these 2 pitchers. Let y'all know what my opinions are, as it is a double over or nothing type of day where I am looking to bet Cam. They would have to probably give me one more guy in this Sanchez lineup to force my hand. But like I said, with the amount of swing percentage and taking a first pitch, it's over or nothing with Sanchez there. And I may be watching that game kicking myself that I did not get in, because Sanchez could have a fucking day. So appreciate you guys all. Smash that like button if you haven't. We've got Nicholas Handy on the Kansas City team total under 3.5. Justin, my guy, popping in here. Appreciate you all. Jacksonville Zoe, you're awake? Get to work, motherfucker. And yeah, appreciate you all. Smash that like button, and let's just keep this thing rolling, as God has been good.